beautiful Gila woodpecker in the background. And off in the distance, I can hear a kind of a witchew, pyraloxia. That's a pyraloxia there. Now, one of the things people wonder is, how do you know what species that was? I think the simplest answer is you go for it. There, I can see the pyraloxia now. Come on, call back. You hear the sound, and then look for it. And this is a trick. If you can't see the bird initially, what do? In my view, I think you walk right for the bird, because if you move toward it, there's very little perception of motion from the bird's viewpoint, whereas if you move laterally, I think they can see you moving and are more likely to flush. So who knows what the best strategy is, but I go right in for that sound and get a good look at what the bird is that's making that noise. So slowly then, you can pick up the 5 to 10 common species in a given environment. This is another important bird identification cue, is you've got to have context to the songs, context to the sound. And by that I mean, what environment are we in? We're in the Sonoran Desert. If somebody played one of these songs to me, sitting in my office in Montana, I really wouldn't have a clue what I was listening to. It's the fact that I'm sitting in the desert, combining that information with the sound, then cactus wren, or pyraloxia, or white-winged dove. So an important aspect of bird watching is connecting the sounds with an image of the environment or habitat within which you're standing. Now, once you've connected the bird species with the sound that you're hearing, the next question people have is, how do you remember that sound? There's a number of tricks. You can, if the sound is distinctive enough, you merely connect the name with that particular distinctiveness. For example, for the cactus wren, this. If you can't make that sound, you just give it a name that reminds you of that sound, like chortle. So whenever you hear a chortle, it's a cactus wren. You merely substitute the name of the bird for the sound that you've memorized, and you've got the bird identified. Oh, there's another bird that's sort of a quick whistle. Now to me, it's clear. I just think of calling your dog. That's a curved-billed thrasher. Sonoran Desert, call your dog equals curved-billed thrasher. And this is a real problem in Tucson, of course, where people have dogs. The poor dogs are running left, they're running right. They're being called from the left, from the right. I'm over here, I'm over there, over here, over there. Poor dogs in Tucson.